The story is a simple one, but told with a variety of formats and multiple in-jokes. I particularly wanted to play with the physical attributes of film itself, contrasted with and yet also oddly blended with digital animation and processed Super 8 footage. You could say it's a weird form of metacinema. The use of intertitles instead of dialogue serves a few purposes: to give focus to music and sound effects instead of spoken words, to eliminate the need for subtitles, to highlight the dialogue without distracting images, and to give the vintage feel I was going for, meshing well with the Super 8 footage. Part of the humor, and definitely the fun part for me, was making the many props used in the film. The storyboard game, a kind of choose-your-own adventure for planning and editing a film. The game pieces, scenes, and MacGuffins. I used vintage formats whenever possible. In addition to Super 8, the images for the game cards were captured with a vintage Polaroid instant camera. The book was originally an actual blank book. The pages were glued together, then the hole for the door was cut out. With the movable parts attached and the door installed, it was ready for its close-up. The most fun part was the edit segment, presented like a cooking show. Yes, that is actual Super 8 footage from a previous project being chopped, blended, and knit back together. The knitting was really frustrating. The film stock kept breaking. Of course, the most fun prop to make was the carousel camera. I hollowed out an unusable Super 8 camera and commenced fitting it with gears, tiny people, vintage postcards, and lights to transform it into an automaton toy. It holds pride place in my studio. The animated bits were done in Blender, then layered together with the other formats in DaVinci Resolve Studio. I like to reuse things from other projects, but develop further each time. The game board was one of these, but the skeleton mannequin is another character that shows up quite a bit. This gives a feeling of a unified universe for projects of the same type. My usual way of working is to finish the visuals and then send the film off to the composer, but in this case, I went for the music first, specifying mood, timbre, duration, and rhythm so I could choreograph the scenes to the score. I've worked with Diego Samuel Moreno Flores several times. He's extremely versatile and was definitely up to the challenge. We have a great working relationship, more of a collaboration. The final product was a great blend of sound and visuals.